Do you ever wonder why the government would go to such lengths to use werewolves or dogmen as military assets? I mean, think about it. We're talking about creatures that belong more in folklore than in any military strategy. But here we are, in a world where these legends are suddenly part of the conversation about hunting down crawlers, supposedly wreaking havoc on rural America's cattle. It sounds like something straight out of a B-movie. But let's break it down. First off, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room: crawlers. These things, whatever they are, have become a nightmare for farmers. Livestock disappearing, cattle mutilations, whispers of strange creatures lurking in the shadows. It creates a perfect storm of fear and confusion. Farmers who rely on their livestock for their livelihood are desperate for answers. And when you're scared, you start looking for solutions in the most unexpected places. Enter the government, who, in an attempt to restore order, might consider the unthinkable, using supernatural creatures as weapons. Now, you might be asking yourself, why werewolves? Why dogmen? These aren't exactly your run-of-the-mill military assets. But think about it. These creatures are often depicted as fierce, relentless hunters. They embody the primal instincts that we've lost in our civilized lives. The government might think, hey, if we can harness that raw power, we could take down these crawlers once and for all. It's a wild thought, but in times of crisis, wild thoughts often become the basis for wild actions. But let's not kid ourselves here. The idea of the government deploying werewolves is rooted in urban legends and conspiracy theories. It's the stuff of late-night internet rabbit holes and campfire stories. Yet, there's something about it that resonates with us. Maybe it's the idea of reclaiming our connection with nature, the untamed wildness we've lost touch with. Or perhaps it's just the thrill of imagining a world where the fantastical meets the practical. And then there's the question of credibility. We've seen how easily misinformation spreads, especially in the internet age. This narrative typically stems from authenticity. Genuine, honest, trustworthy, accurate, original, certified, unmistakable, historically American Indian. Something besides folklore, urban legends, and conspiracy theories rather than verifiable events seen worldwide. One viral video of a supposed dogman sighting, and suddenly, everyone's convinced that the government is hiding a secret military program. It's easy to get swept up in the narrative, to let our imaginations run wild. But at the end of the day, the government has more conventional ways of dealing with wildlife issues: research, habitat management, and biological control. They're not going to roll out the supernatural squad for pest control. But let's not dismiss the underlying truth in all this. The fear of the unknown is accurate, and when faced with threats we can't understand, we look for answers anywhere we can find them. We want to believe that there's something out there, something powerful enough to protect us from the things that bump at night. Maybe it's not about werewolves or dogmen, but about our desire for safety, for assurance that we're not alone in this fight. So, what does it all mean? It means we need to be cautious about the stories we tell ourselves. The government might not summon werewolves to hunt down crawlers, but the fear that drives these narratives is real. We must engage with the facts, seek out the truth, and not let our imaginations take us too far down the rabbit hole. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the monsters under the bed. It's about how we confront the real challenges we face. And that's a story worth telling. Please like and share my content. It means a lot to me. Thanks.